And I just could not sleep at all. I was just tossing on the left, tossing on the right, counting sheep, counting stars, all didn't work. And instead of counting sheep and stars, I have something better I learned from King David. Remember the name of God on lying on the bed. So I tried to remember all the names of God one by one by one. Even that didn't work. So then I looked at my clock, it was 2:30. Alright, anyways, my usual time for prayer. So I got up, I came out of the bedroom and went to the living room. And I knelt down to pray. As soon as I closed my eyes, I saw a vision. In this vision, I saw a menorah. As soon as I saw the menorah, I felt my soul caught up from my body. And we were standing in the tabernacle of Moses. And the Lord Jesus was standing beside me. And I saw this huge menorah that is in the holy place of the tabernacle. And the Lord taught me what this menorah signifies. When a person comes and stands before the menorah, what does the menorah sees you? He said the menorah, there are 7 spirits on the menorah. The spirit of wisdom, the spirit of understanding, the spirit of counsel, the spirit of might, the spirit of knowledge, the spirit of the fear of the Lord, and the spirit of the Lord. And those 7 spirits has 7 eyes. We read Revelation chapter 5 and verse 6. You'll read that John the Apostle saw a lamb with 7 eyes. So those 7 eyes are the 7 eyes of the 7 spirits of God. So those 7 eyes will look at you. What do they look? They look at your eyes. What have you seen? They look at your ears. Oh. So the Lord explained to me, they look at the 7 gates in a man. So I was wondering, what is the 7 gates? Then the Lord explained to me, the eye is a gate. What have you seen throughout the day? So one eye of the menorah will look at your eyes. What have you seen? Good things or bad things? It judges, it sees you to judge you. See, the flames, the menorah is something that illuminates, gives light. So it illuminates, judge, not only God judging you, but for you to judge yourself. So what have you seen? Good things, bad things. Gate number 2, the ears. What have you heard? Good things, bad things. Gate number 3, the mouth. What have you spoken? Good or bad? Or useless things? Just sitting down talking grandmother's stories, unnecessary stories under the sun. 4th, the hands. What have your hands done? Number 5, your feet. Where have they gone? Have they walked on paths of righteousness, or have they walked paths to shed blood? 6, your heart. What have you pondered on? 7, the mind. What have you been thinking? So the 7 eyes of the 7 spirits of God will look at you. When they look at you, the light on the lamp will illumine your heart. Illuminate for you to see yourselves. Sometimes we can't see ourselves. Am I right? We think we are always right when we are always wrong. We think we always know better when actually we know nothing. I think this incident happened last year or 2 years ago. I visited my mother one day, and this was after she attended a Sunday service here, and she had shared a testimony here. So when I visited her, she was sharing with me the testimony that she shared. So when I listened to that testimony and what she told me, I said, no, that what you said is not a testimony. It was just a sharing. So she said, no, that's a testimony. And we had a little argument, no? We went back and forth. So I said, no. She said, yes. I said, no. She said, yes. So it went back and forth until it became a little heated. Of course, she didn't heat up, I heated up. Okay? So I tried to get the upper hand and said, no, it's not. And she, being a gracious mother, she just kept quiet. By this time, I was so upset. She had cooked me a nice dinner. I refused to eat the dinner because I was upset, So my nephew was the savior. So like the mediator. So he came and he made peace between the two of us. He said, at least eat. Even if you're upset, never mind. Eat. Oh, grandma had done all the food, nice food, I said, okay, but still I was upset. And so we sat down at the dinner, and after that I left. So I left and I went to this hotel, and I was kneeling down to pray. As I was kneeling down to pray, the Lord Jesus came and asked me, so how was your day today? Which he asks every day, how was your day today? So I went on telling the Lord everything that happened to me that day. So then he asked me, where did you go this evening? So I told him, so I went to see my mother and I told him our conversation, Then he said, you had acted out of pride. So what do you mean I acted out of pride, Lord? He said, come, let's go. In an instant, I was taken back. See, I was praying at 11:30 that night. So I was taken back to the event, that incident happened at about 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock. So we were in my house, my mother's house, and I saw her seated in a sofa, and I was seated on the sofa, and the Lord Jesus and we stood by the door and said, now look at this. So I was looking, and the whole drama was replayed. And the Lord said, now look, what was your attitude? Your attitude was, you are better than her. That was your attitude. And your opinion was overruling her opinion. That is right. That day I learned something new, Everybody has an opinion. And share